Hello, friends, and welcome to a very exciting time for many reasons, but one of them being that we're starting a fresh new book, a fresh new Sefer. We finished reading Sefer Bereshis, Genesis, last Shabbos in Shul, and we start with the book of Shemot, which you might be familiar with as being called Exodus, but that's not the true translation of its Hebrew name, which is Shemot. Shemot, like Shem, comes from the word name. So the true translation of this book, of this Sefer, in Chumash, the second book, is not actually Exodus, but it is Shemot, which means names. And for the marketing experts amongst us, Lisette, looking at you, you might think that when choosing a name of a dramatic, exciting, action-packed section of the Torah, names doesn't seem to really cut it, you know? Something like Exodus or something like, the Great Escape or something that gives off, the excitement and the drama that takes place in the book of Shemot would be a bit more appropriate. Yet the Torah chooses to call it by the name Shemot's names, and of course a lesson in that specific choice. And that is that when the Jewish nation is being formed, which is happening throughout this book, at the beginning and right throughout the book of Shemot, and the numbers have gone from being very small and intimate to being quite large and numerous. We've become a very large nation, not very far down into this Sefer Shemot. It's important that we don't lose sight of the value of each and every individual. Yes, a community as a whole, and it takes lots of people to make it up together, but let us not lose sight of the importance and the value of each and every unique individual that is part of that community that makes it that wholesome community. And therefore the Torah puts a special emphasis on Shemot, the names of each and every unique individual. That's really what makes up this nation that has gone from being a small nation into a large nation. And critical to that change and to that adjustment is that with the big numbers and the changes, we remain focused and we value each and every unique individual. So in that spirit, be on the lookout. We'll be sending out some communications over the next little while. And it's been a time that as a community we've sort of been disconnected, and we're now coming back into hopefully a more connected space. And I'd love the opportunity to spend some time with each and every unique individual that makes up our wonderful community. So if it's a get together for a cup of coffee or a glass of whiskey, both, whichever you so choose, I'd love the opportunity over the next little bit to get together and catch up with everyone. So be on the lookout for that. And with that, I'll wish you a wonderful Shabbat Shalom.